Good morning, gamers. This is SomniaSky, and welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. I stopped the episode and our movement in the last episode because, well, a lot of things are going to happen in this episode, but now that we've gotten all of the letters, let's secure the route to the treasure and have literally absolutely nothing else happen to us on the way there. Nope, nothing. That's clearly why we weren't given the option to teleport out of here. It's for no reason other than unfortunate game design and nothing else. Ha 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 ha.
Long time no see. You!
Why is he here?
I'm impressed that you managed to deceive me. It seems I underestimated your abilities. You truly are interesting. Quiet, yet possessing the courage and determination to take action. Under different circumstances, we could have been great rivals. Or perhaps even friends. How wonderful. You don't allow yourself to be enslaved by such things as human relations or past selves. And so your heart is always free. The exact opposite of mine. To be honest, I'm envious. I wonder why we couldn't have met a few years earlier. All right.
Catchy.
But it's no use talking in hypotheticals. That didn't happen in reality.
Akechi, why are you cooperating with someone like Shido? Don't you see what this palace looks like? His true nature is...
Cooperating? What are you talking about? I don't care for Shido or this country. All this is to make Masayoshi Shido, my father, acknowledge me, then exact revenge on him.
Shido is your father?
Remember I said before, how my mother had been in a relationship with some good-for-nothing man? So I'm his bastard child. My very existence is nothing but a scandal. My mother's life turned for the worse after she had me. And died. I was a cursed child for her too.
That's horrible.
I resented him, but he was already a high-ranking official by then. A kid like me could do nothing. But that's when it happened. That's when I learned about the cognitive world. Someone, be it God or demon, gave me a chance. I couldn't contain my laughter.
You son of a...
Who cares? My targets were all doing the same damn thing in this eat-or-be-eaten world. All I did was remove their evil from society. How is that any different from the Phantom Thieves?
We're not murderers!
So what? Masayoshi Shido is finally within my grasp! Once he reaches the apex of his power and acknowledges me, I'm going to whisper in his ear. I will tell him the truth of who I really am. And that's when I, an utter disgrace to the world, will rule over him. I will prevail.
What a warped thought. It's almost pitiable.
Just a few weeks, my plan would have come to fruition. But no, you just had to interfere. I can still take it back, though. I'll just need to kill you all.
We won't get killed for something like that. You talk big, but you're really nothing more than a little kid throwing a temper tantrum.
Don't lecture me, you piece of shit! I am going to personally thrust Masayoshi Shido into a living hell. So, Joker, rest easy and die. I agree. there is no need to speak any longer.
You sure sound confident. Don't go pressing your luck. We already know all your tricks from back when you were working with us.
Joker, how could you be so successful while having such an idiot as your partner?
Huh? Quit bluffing!
It's no bluff. If he truly is behind the mental shutdowns, he's likely only shown us a fraction of his strength.
I'll tell you all about my true power. While you die, you can take that knowledge with you to the grave. Kill them! You stop me. The mental shutdowns aren't the only incidents people are talking about. There are also the breakdowns which cause people to turn psychotic, creating accidents and scandals. Those cannot be explained unless the true culprit has the power to make people's hearts psychotic. That's right! It's my power. One that you don't have!
He's gonna try something.
Allow me to show you! Persona!
What was that? That wasn't Robin Hood. Could it have been a different persona?
Even the feeblest existence can gain tremendous power once the chains on its heart are broken. You'd better not underestimate these two.
What did Akechi do? The enemies are way stronger now.
Alright, it's boss time against Akechi. Phase 1, though, it'll have us pitted against the guard dog of Hades and a spear-wielding general. That's Cerberus and Cuchulainn. Now these guys are already decently strong and they have no weaknesses. The Cerberus will drain fire, the Cuchulainn will drain elect. But what makes them even scarier than that is that under desperation, because they've gone psychotic, they will take more damage, but deal more damage. Now the strategy here really is to just keep yourselves as alive and alert as you possibly can while trying your best to eliminate them. I wouldn't go like super all out with like resources, so I'm not going to use like Diamond Dust or anything like that. And instead I'm just going to focus more on taking them down since, well, they have no weaknesses otherwise. Charge into Megaton Raid is going to be, well, yeah. Charge into Megaton Raid is going to be your bread and butter for Ryuji. Concentrate into Agidyne is going to be your bread and butter for An, assuming you're hitting the one that doesn't, you know, drain fire. Or concentrate is what I meant to say. I feel like I just said charge. Otherwise, you want to maybe try and buff up whatever you can, and otherwise Makoto or Morgana are going to be there to keep your entire party healed. Which one you use is up to you. I like using Makoto because she's sturdier than Morgana, but Morgana's heals are a lot better, so that's the only thing. Let's see. Let's go after the one that drains fire. And then you also do the same.
Skull, what are you doing?
Bruh. I hope that didn't get rid of my charge or I will be very upset. And then you, I think you should just straight up Diaphragm Joker. Ow. Ow. I don't think the enemies here will actually do anything different besides physically attack. I think they're like incapable of anything else, really. Did that eat your charge? It really did. Okay, fine. Just go for a Mataru. We'll need the attack buff anyway. I think you can just finish off the Cuchulainn. And then a Mediorama for everyone.
That's a big help.
Sorry.
Another desperation for you.
Super move. Ultra
Ooh. Oh yeah, Futaba can sometimes do this too, where she gives the entire party charge and concentrate. It's rather excellent, if I do say so myself.
Well done.
That power to make others turn psychotic. He used it on actual people? This guy's out of his mind.
Of course I didn't expect you to be defeated by them. You have deceived me and escaped death, after all. I wouldn't give up my chance to massacre you with my own 2 hands.
He's coming. Brace yourselves.
Alright, phase 2 now. The Robin Hood phase. You know what Robin Hood can do, so obviously you really don't want to be weak to Bless or Curse in this fight. Having a persona that repels physical can also help, but bear in mind that he can also just do Megidolon and just hit you for almighty damage, no matter what you do. Strategy hasn't really changed much. Charge into Megaton Raid will do a lot of damage on Ryuji, and Concentrate into Agidine will do a lot of damage on An. Other than that, Queen is here to make sure that your party stays healed, and Joker can go all out with whatever persona you have on him to deal a massive amount of damage.
Damn. So, neither of us had shown our true strengths, huh? Don't underestimate me! Kill them. Persona!
Ow. I already know this is gonna hurt. Oh, that didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought. That's supposed to be a severe almighty to all, too, so... guess you're not as strong as you thought, huh? Yeah, let's just do this.
Damn it!
So he's able to turn people psychotic. I thought it was some special thing like the Nav, but it seems to be his own persona's power.
I can't believe that the ability to control and drive others mad was born from within his heart.
I'll kill you. You're all gonna die.
Will you please stop? You're fighting the wrong people! We both hate the same guy! Why do we have to go against each other?
Killing us won't make you happy.
But...
This ain't about what Shido says. You're your own person. You gotta know that.
Damn it!
You know, sometimes I think about that fake medjed that you guys made up. That was the worst trap, but if not for that, I don't think I'd be here right now.
Basically, it doesn't matter where you start over.
And you don't really hate Joker, do you? That smile before we fought. Isn't that how you really feel? Follow your true feelings, even if you think people hate you or don't want you around. That's...
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Teammates! Friends! To hell with that! Why am I inferior to you? I was extremely particular about my life. My grades, my public image. So someone would want me around. I am an ace detective. A celebrity!
Akechi-kun.
You're just some criminal trash living in an attic. So how? How does someone like you have things I don't? How can such a worthless piece of trash be more special than me? Is that supposed to be pity? You piece of shit!
What was that?
The Black Mask.
What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace? Then what Kaneshiro said before?
Be These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts. I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences, psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
So, you were behind the mental shutdowns after all.
Oh, this is great. I'm surprised. This is actually a first for me. I might even have to try my hardest against you. You know, I just came up with a fun little idea. I wonder how far I can go with this.
Fun?
You're not satisfied with where we left it either, are you? Isn't this what you really wanted? You and I are going to strike and strike again until one of us is dead. To hell with holding back! Just picturing it sends chills down my spine. What Shido thinks of me? I don't give a shit! All I care about now is killing you to prove I'm better than you! Here, I'll show you who I really am. Come, Loki!
Again, it's that persona.
What's going on?
Don't make me laugh. Justice, righteous, keep that shit to yourselves. You and your teammates piss me off.
He can use two separate powers? Then everything, even his appearance was a fake.
You're going down. I'll destroy you. Go down with me.
No way!
That bastard! He made himself go psychotic!
Now, let's see you drop dead one at a time in front of your precious friends.
Damn it, he's lost it. Here comes!
Die! You are the trash of society. I will kill you, destroy you, crush you. Teammates are nothing but trash.
His new persona's power is unknown. Everyone, stay on guard.
And welcome to Phase 3, which is, I guess, technically speaking, an entirely separate fight. This is Akechi's Loki phase. In this phase, he will resist Bless and Curse, but otherwise be neutral. 5,000 HP with a whole host of skills. Some of them being quite deadly. So, yeah. He can use Negative Pile to do physical damage with a chance of despair. You want to cleanse that as soon as you can. Desperation, which we saw before. Brave Blade, which is a lot of physical damage to one. Deathbound, which is medium fizz to all. He can do Dikaja and Dikunda to negate buffs on you all and debuffs on himself. He can Heat Riser himself. He can Tetrakarn and Makara Karn. He can use both Curse and Bless skills on everyone. And he still has Megidola on. So, like I said, laundry list of abilities he has on him. The strategy here is basically the same, but it's even more important now to keep your party members' HP up as much as you can. So, let's get some concentrates and charges going. Specifically, I brought into this party, even though I could have Haru to do kind of the same thing she's doing. Specifically because of Dikaja, which can get rid of that Heat Riser. Otherwise, yeah, it's just concentrate for you. And then Makoto, I want you to heal up because we took a little bit of damage at the end of the last fight. Some of it self-inflicted. Okay. Tetrakarn, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, besides hit him with Joker. So, yeah. Oh! Did that eat the Tetrakarn? I hope so, or Skull's about to eat shit, so... let's go for this. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, it did eat the Tetrakarn. Wow. Well, that's... convenient. Wait, I do believe also that Akechi in this phase can attack more than once per turn, so... not too good. There's not a whole lot of use for me Vault Guardianing, but I guess it couldn't hurt, so... I guess I could also, Mataru everyone and buff up their attack that way, but I guess you run into the same issues on that front, so... Alright, negative pile, who are you targeting with that? You. If you get despair, you have to cure that as soon as you can, because it won't end well for you otherwise. Ow! I think you're just good to go. Concentrate a little bit there. And then you should... Yeah, just charge. I guess I could have buffed. I don't know, kind of two minds on that one.
I feel so powerful.
And then... I think a Diaphragm on Ryuji, I think, would be a good idea. There we go. Hopefully you physically attack Joker and break your own Tetrakarn, otherwise this is about to get really awkward. Oh, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. If this happens, I think there are ways that you can break it without actually attacking him, but like the way I am now, I think the easiest way for me would just be to reflect my own physical attack against me. So, which isn't great, but I'd rather have the Megaton raid go through, so. I gotta get something different for On, accessory-wise, now that I think about it. That'll come later. Same thing I said last time. Whether or not you use Makoto or Morgana...
You're just pieces of shit who lick each other's wounds. Anything goes. If you say your teammates, descend Loki!
Oh, Makara-Karn's even more unfortunate. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Makoto versus Morgana really doesn't matter which you pick. What do you resist, Alilot? You're immune to psychokinetics. I guess that's what I would have to do and just waste this charge. That doesn't feel so great. Oh well. Yeah, it doesn't matter which you pick. Again, Makoto is sturdier, but Morgana will probably have my Diaphragm to heal everyone to full. So it just matters which one you care about more. Which is like totally up to you. This, I think, would be a good time to apply Vault Guardian. We are melting through your SP a little bit fast, so that's a bit of a concern. But, if anything, I can use someone else's turn, like probably Joker's, to restore it if we really need to. And really, I think like in a couple of turns we'll get him down anyway. Oh, Maragion! Probably specifically for the burn, I'm guessing. Let's see. I think I broke your concentrate when I had to attack, so let's reapply that. Is someone gonna cure him? No, I didn't think so. Alright, I guess you'll have to cure your own burn then. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I made those.
Give me my cue, Joker.
Yeah, this one. Get yourself a little no-har M. I guess I'm not super duper worried about getting technical, but like it would be pretty subpar for that to happen. Alright. Heal us, please. Oh, another Makara-Karn. Can't catch a break with this asshole. Oh, not me. Not little old me. Every time I concentrate, it's like you're specifically making me waste my own MP. SP. I keep doing that. I'm never gonna get used to that. I'm sorry. Oh well.
I feel so powerful.
You should feel powerful because you are powerful. This is an interesting position to be in. I'm not
What's my next move?
really in the need for healing. So I guess you'll just guard.
Incinerate!
There's not a whole lot of purpose to me having Makoto attack right now because her offense is really bad. So at least in this, I mean, I guess you could go for Frydyne, but like, what's the point? Alright, now watch this. I'm gonna concentrate again, and then I swear to God, if he Makarakons on his next turn, I will scream. You're charged, right? Yeah, you're charged. Alright, Megaton Raid. Lots of good damage going out there. Oh, we almost got him. If I had been able to hit a single Diamond Dust on him, I probably would have gotten him by now.
Why are you looking at me like that? I've succeeded until now. All by myself. I don't need teammates. I don't.
Uh-oh. I guess I'm not getting in that Diamond Dust, because when you see Goro Akechi start glaring at Joker, defend. That's a telegraph for a pretty powerful ability coming your way in the next turn, so you don't want that to have happen to you.
Here we go.
Panther's fired up.
I guess, though, we could just do a showtime and kill him instead.
For you, Panther.
How sweet. It's just what I needed. How's that?
You're done.
Well, that almost killed.
Did Mona just reveal his feelings about her?
I'm gonna go for a Vault Guardian and hope the defense buff will help Joker out in eating this hit. I guess I could have gone for the kill, but I kind of want to show off this ability.
Descend, Loki!
This is Levitain! It's a very powerful almighty damage ability that will target only Joker and is telegraphed by that glare. So you want to defend with him, or you will likely die. Alright, now let's finish him off.
The hell was that?
You ready to call it quits?
I know. I've had enough. You're so lucky. Lucky to be surrounded by teammates who acknowledge you. And once Shido confesses his crimes, you'll all be heroes. As for me, people will find out my past deductions were just charade. My fame and trust will vanish.
I see. So you were turning people psychotic, then solving the cases yourself. And you did that by joining forces with Shido.
In the end, I couldn't be special.
Dude, you're more than special.
It pains me to admit, but your wit and strength far exceeds ours. We only defeated you by teaming up. I was honestly envious of your natural ability. It was frustrating to see how much my sister trusted you.
I have no intention of forgiving you for what you did to my father. But I sympathize with you. I wholeheartedly understand wanting to get back at the adults who took from you.
But when you gained the power to fulfill that desire, you only used it for your own self-benefit.
If you've got more than one persona, maybe you actually have the same kind of power as Joker's, that you trusted no one. So you only got 2 personas. One for your lies, and one for your hate. Still, you thought that was enough, right? That part I totally get.
You excelled at everything over us. Yet that was the one thing you lacked.
Alright, let's go back and get that calling card ready. We're gonna take Shido down. What are you gonna do?
It'd be a problem if you kept getting in our way. Wanna come along and help us settle things?
Are you all idiots? You should get rid of me. If you don't want me getting in your way. You all are truly beyond my comprehension. Akechi?
Another one? Wait, is he...
That's Shido's cognitive version of Akechi.
I'll deal with the rest of you later. Captain Shido's orders. He has no need for losers. Well, this just moves the plan up a little. He was going to get rid of you after the election anyway. What? Did you truly believe you'd be spared after all the murders you undertook? Don't tell me. Were you actually feeling good about having someone rely on you for once? Oh, by the way, the captain says it's time you receive retribution for causing the mental shutdowns.
What the hell, man? That bastard's the one who put him up to it!
I see. I was wondering how he'd protect himself. If I used my power to tear through his palace. Turns out you're how. So he's making a puppet kill me. Sounds like something he'd do. That's right. I'll do anything. But look at yourself. You're the true puppet. You wanted to be acknowledged, didn't you? To be loved. You've been nothing but a puppet from the very beginning.
You little...
So this is how Shido thinks of Goro Akechi? It's too horrible.
It's still not too late. We can change his heart together. Even if he's your father. No, because he's your father.
What's all this nagging about? Want me to take care of you first?
No, he's not alone. He has shadows too.
You know what? I'll let someone volunteer to take his place. Who knows? You might delay his death.
Damn you!
You guys are all about doing things for others, aren't you? Oh, that's just the same as me. I'm going to take all the blame for our captain. I'll die for him too.
This is what Shido thinks of Akechi-kun, even after making him help with the murders?
Here, I'll give you one last chance. Shoot them. I was such a fool. Yes. That's the you our captain wishes to see. Don't misunderstand.
You're the one who's going to disappear!
The watertight bulkhead door has closed. All personnel within the partition wall, evacuate at once.
Whoa, what is this?
Akechi!
Hurry up and go!
You fool! Are you trying to get yourself killed?
The real fools are you guys. You should have just abandoned me here a long time ago. You would have all perished. If you had tried to face these with me weighing you down,
Akechi-kun!
Let's make a deal, okay? You won't say no, will you?
Why at a time like this?
Change Shido's heart. In my stead. End his crimes. Please! After all this, that's what you have to say. Seriously, you really are.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of justice, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right. You bastard! So, my final enemy is a puppet version of myself.
Akechi-kun! Isn't there some way to get this open, Mona?
His signal is gone. I'm only getting the weaklings.
No.
Come on, you guys. We can't let a rotten criminal like Shido do what he wants any longer. We can't. No matter what.
Damn it.
And with that, we reach rank 10 with Goro Akechi, and unfortunately now he's no more. Let's head on back upstairs and try to make our way to the assembly hall door.
Hey.
If you were playing the original version of Persona 5 Royal, his confidant is entirely plot-based and you would reach rank 10 there. I just said the base version of Persona 5 Royal. The base version of Persona 5. In Royal, in order to see that cutscene the way that we just saw it, you have to reach rank 8 before November 18th with Akechi, or else you'll just miss out on that entirely. Alright, so yeah, that takes us out onto the side deck, and then it just teleports us all the way back out to the representative's chamber.
Yes!
Alright, are all of them in? Open sesame!
Hey!
The time is finally here. Yes. Let's secure the treasure route.
Huh? The hell is that?
It's pretty rockin'. So this is the main assembly hall?
Probably. Dharma are often used as symbols of election luck. Plus everything else in here seems real.
Odd. There isn't a single person in here. It sounded as though there was quite the crowd inside when we heard voices through the door.
But given how it looks, this has to be the root of the distortion.
Yes, I'm picking up on the treasure's presence as well. There's no doubt this place is where it'll appear. Well then.
Alrighty.
Right.
And with that, with our route to the treasure, and all of the will seeds this time, I made sure, I promise, we've secured the route to Shido's treasure. Before we do any of our, big spiel and calling out next time on whatever and whatever, let's go back to the entrance of the palace because I want to do a fusion or two. just in case. I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of the fusion, like maybe half off screen or like silent, but there's some preparation you want to take care of because the fight with Shido, spoiler alert, there's a boss fight with Shido. I don't know why you would expect literally anything else at this point in the game. You've been playing for like 100 hours at this point. Every palace ends with a boss fight with a ruler. But the point I'm trying to make here is that the boss fight with Shido is fairly difficult and very long and very intensive on Joker specifically, since you're going to need to have a lot of different ways to deal with a lot of different scenarios for him. In addition to the personas you already have, that you might have been turtling behind, like say, Shikioji or Rangda, you're definitely going to want to come prepared with an offensive-oriented persona. Something that having different personas that are resistant to or otherwise immune to one each of fire, ice, elec, and wind would be very, very handy for the upcoming fight. And being able to switch between the two, or switch between the four of them, would be very convenient. Alilad is really good for this fight because of my repels and my drain ice, but other than that, other elements I think I would also want to take into consideration when it comes to the fusion results I'm looking for. You can either do it by going deliberately for particularly strong personas through group fusion, if you have like the end game personas from maxing out people's confidant ranks, or if you don't want to do that, you can just go for other personas that are closer to your level with those properties, or even personas that are a little bit above your level. Like I think coming in with a persona at like level 70 or 80 is like perfectly fine for this. But the point is that you want to be really flexible with your elements. Other than that, being high enough level with your party members doesn't matter too much, other than getting that's not what I meant to do. Other than getting people high enough level to get stuff like charge and concentrate on your main attackers, having a whole lot of different powerful skills, having Med-Diorama or even better Med-Diaphragm on your healers would also be really good. If you can get Makoto up to 65, not a strict requirement in this one. Med-Diorama will do you well, so long as you also make sure to what's it called? So long as you also make sure you have like a little bit of extra healing items for more potent healing to everyone in case you really need it. So that's kind of the big important preparation thing. It's also very handy to have as many party members as you possibly can have your second awakenings by this point, which is part of the reason why I'm probably not going to use Haru in this fight, is because she hasn't made it to second awakening yet. It's also important to get Futaba up to her second awakening, because as you saw earlier, it can literally save lives. So, yeah, very, very nice to have. But other than that, it's more so just your straightforward regular preparations. Get yourselves new protective gear at EYE's shop. Get yourselves more healing items from Takami's clinic and all that sort of stuff. So now I'm going to fuse together a few personas, whatever I happen to piece together out of what I can either find out of the fusion list of things we have accessible to us, or whatever I decide to make using personas I have accessible to me right now. I'll be probably looking through a fusion list for personas that have the resistances I'm looking for, and next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal, we're taking down Shido once and for all. See you guys then!